Hey friends, hope everyone's doing well tonight. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Wanted to go through a little experience that I've learned that hopefully I can share with you, some of the newer people up and coming, whether or not you're going to get into fishing, blogging, doing YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, any of that. Um, this video is going to be about why you shouldn't start off uploading 4K videos. And part of it is because you see a lot of videos where those creators are saying you should do 4K videos, but they're speaking from their experience. I'm gonna go through about 4 items why I think people just getting into it shouldn't be uploading 4K. The first one is money. Obviously, when you first get into it, you testing the waters, trying to see what works. So um, there's some people that go ahead and get the latest and greatest best camera, and some people kind of like I did try to go more of the cheaper side to get off some of the hand-me-down. I think the GoPro 7 had just come out, so I went around and found a discounted GoPro 5, Hero 5 Black, and started with that. So getting into it, there's quite a little bit of infrastructure to get in. Granted, looking back on now, it wasn't that much, but at the time, if you're short on money, you don't have that. So, um, because you're going to have to need, eventually you're going to need to, if you post process or try to get your clips together, yes, you can do it on your iPhone. But if your iPhone doesn't have a lot of memory, then you're kind of doing it. And it is a little bit easier on a computer. Um, with that said, the next thing is 4K videos are massive in file size. Hence, we come back down to iPhone. I think when I first started editing, I was using my iPhone, which only had like 32 gigs, and it didn't leave a lot of storage space for that and my pictures for my family. And I was using a work phone too, so it had all that stuff on there. And then I had an iPad that had a very small, I think it was 30 gigs too. So I didn't have a lot, and then they're linked. So I didn't have a lot of file size to do that. So a lot of my first videos, once I figured out that 4K was really big, I started knocking back to like 720p and just to conserve file space. And I still, time to time, use 720. If I'm going to do like a longer than 20 minutes, 25, 30 minutes, if I go longer than that, I do upload in 720. What I generally use is 1080, and a lot of that is it's universal. There are a lot of platforms that use 1080 and support it, so that's why that's been my go-to format. And it conserves size because I'm still running. I've upgraded since then. I got a GoPro Hero 10. I got a MacBook now. If you're using 4K, you're going to need like the MacBook Pro, and it's like $3,000. You're going to need like 32 gigs of RAM for processing. On top of that, you need like a terabyte or 2 terabytes of hard drive to just store everything. So I'm using just a regular baseline MacBook, and I got an external 1 terabyte hard drive, and that's been working really well. So it's baby steps, so to speak, getting into it. And my eyes itching, but you don't have to jump into it, but if you're easing into it, it's a learning curve. You're going to have to upgrade as you upgrade your file size. You got to upgrade all your other, I guess, back-end infrastructure, so to speak, to be able to really dial in the videos. The next thing is why you shouldn't be uploading 4K just yet is you need to be focusing on your content. Just getting started. You don't have a lot of videos, nothing to really pull your CPM, I think is what it is. Optimization's not there yet, so you just hadn't been in the algorithm long enough to really start getting the views dialed in. So you need to focus on what type of brand, what type of channel you want to do. So that's kind of where I am at. My problem is I don't have time to keep getting the videos that I want to do, but I do post videos, and I try to do videos that try to help people, which is what this one is. I'm just sharing my experience with you guys. And then check my notes. The last thing, not really a big item, but it does have some plays why I still tend to do 1080 is because the 4K file size is so big, the upload times are massive. And if you're using limited internet data, like say on your phone or something like that, then you're going to want to do more conservative. You're not going to do a whole bunch of 4K videos just because of the upload speed and the upload um, draw on the data. Because if you upload to several different sites, you're going to upload a lot of data. So with that, just hopefully this will help you guys who are getting started, getting into it now. I'm sure if you guys have been out there doing this for a while, then you probably kind of figured that out on your own. But some of the new people, I know I did a whole bunch of videos watching, how to better my channel, how to do this, a lot of creator content based that, helps creators do different things. They'll tell you to do one thing which is based off their experience. They're not wrong. It's just their experience. So, my experience has been, the KISS method is always, for some reason, my observation, the people that keep it simple, stupid, have the better following. I hadn't figured that out because I've seen different people, I've seen different content creators put their blood and sweat into it, and they've been doing it for 5 years and only got 4,000, 5,000 subs. And I see same people that are another people that just keep it simple, stupid, and they got 100,000 subscribers. So that's what I've kind of trying to go to, is keeping it simple. So I hope these 4 tips help you out, and hopefully help you become more fluent and better in the community around us. So with that, again, thank you for taking time out this evening to watch me. And with that, hopefully we can get out in the water soon. We'll get some of this weather and wind out of here, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.